This is about as complicated a setup as I've ever had, but it has to be this way. I've located my hole with a transfer punch in the chuck. Now I got to get the drill bit in here. Lock this down. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Give myself a little room. And then lock this. Alright, so I should be able to bore a perpendicular hole. I've got this edge of the leg flush with the outside edge of the table here. So I'm just doing this by feel. I cut a block on my miter saw using my template to get the angle as close as I could, and it turned out really well. This is also flush. 5-inch spacer, which I double checked against my other spacers. They were right on the money. And then this block is the reverse side of that, clamped here. So when I get ready to drill my second hole, I'll just take this out, jog everything over, keeping it parallel, lock it down again, and drill my hole 5-inch offset. I'm going to do all these holes first, and then do the second set, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. So here goes. I'm going to drill this about, I'm going to guess, I'm going to actually set this. I'm going to drill this 1 inch deep, should be plenty. I'll set my stop for 1 inch. And there you go. Now, every time I think I want to get rid of this Shopsmith, something like this comes up where a horizontal boring. This just works out fantastic. Alright, everything's locked in place. Should be good to go. I'll show you drilling one hole in this setup, and then when I come back to do this one 5 inches offset, I'll show you that as well. Drop in the inserts and hope it comes together. There goes. This is a 29/64 bit, by the way. Okay, took my blocks out, index over, keeping that flush. Gotta get a smaller block, it looks like. There's not much to clamp to underneath here. Flush. So you've got to go just a hair. Right there. That's right on the money. Right on the money. Okay, here goes. All right. We'll see how it goes together once I get those inserts in there. I've got this started, and this is an 8mm bit, by the way, or 8mm hex key. It's a pretty good bite, I'll tell you that. I want that below, like that. Leg number 1. Leg number 1. Get this about lined up with that line. Center it. Feels like I found the insert right away. That's good. Try this one. Got that one as well. Okay. Okay, that's snug. I probably can't move it, but I'll get the others on here. Well, that is solid. And I've got, I don't know if you can see that or not. We've got a little tiny gap here. And it's actually uniform around the table. Boy, oh boy, I'm not gonna sweat that. All 3 of these legs are right on. This one's just a hair off. Let me see if I can budge that one in a little. Well, that did it. That did it. Oh, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, nice. It's nice when a plan comes together. That is spectacular. I am so pleased with the way this is coming together right here. And solid as can be. Whew. Solid as can be. I could tighten those a little bit more. I just got them fairly snug. But I mean, once that top gets on there, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, that's my next bit of business here. Okay, I just went up and checked my drawing, and I wanted to make sure everything was where it's supposed to be. I took a measurement from this point to this point. It's 28.67. I call it 28 5/8. When I put my tape on here on the 1-inch mark and hold it, come over here, I am exactly where I need to be. .28 5/8. I got things set up to make my sub base. This is going to be made out of this hard maple plywood, and I'm still mulling over the top, but at any rate, this is going to be 35 inches in diameter. And then I've got to, let me grab that piece here. I've got to make provisions for this. I've got to figure out a way to cut this in. I may have to use a smaller router. We'll get to that in a minute. Actually, it's going to be cut from the opposite side. This is going to go down, even though you won't see it. But this is going to be the downside. Well, I couldn't resist. Gives me about a ½ inch overhang on these legs, which is good. And that is nice. God, it's going to be so solid. Nice and solid. And it's not going to be tippy. I was worried about that. I just changed my mind. Yeah. I can plug that hole. Oh no, you're not going to see it anyway. This is going to be... I've got to get this nice and centered though. to it.